단 한 번만 제발 돌아봐요. 소리쳐 불러봐도 닿지를 않아. 널 사랑해 혼자서 되뇌 있는 말 널 사랑해.
사랑한다 해줘요.
사랑해.
사랑해요.
게임 끝났네요. 와, 이미 매력이 어필이 됐습니다. 마지막으로 라스트.
영석 씨 명상을 너무 자주 하세요.
영상 씨 마지막 어필입니다.
저도 애교를 보여드리도록 하겠습니다.
그냥 배를 한번 까시는 게 어때요? 배 까는 거 어때요? 배?
이렇게 하고요?
살짝 괜찮을
조금만 조명 밑으로 가봐.
지금 배...
거기는 왜 보고 싶으신데요?
다이어트 자극.
예.
오 마이 갓!
평생 배려해줘 알았지?
오 마이 갓!
야 노래를 해도 소용이 없군요. 그냥 배만 한 번 가면. 네.
여러분들 궁금증이 풀리셨나요?
아, 네. 좋았어요.
네, 좋습니다.
That was really unexpected. But yeah, I mean, they're really good at communication. So I mean, I think that was like unexpected, but kind of expected. I like the energy.
Yeah. 이번엔 다음 또 무대를 만나봐야겠죠? 다 같이 렛츠 스테이지를 외쳐주세요. 렛츠 스테이지!
너를 본 이후로 더 이상 느껴지지 않는 flavor. 다른 며칠 전 삼킨 아이스크림보다 더 baby. Still popping like crazy for you. 널 닮은 내 맘은 blowing up. 수줍게 두건네 실타래 속에 점점 더 커져가는 너의 chemistry. I don't know you like it. 숨기려 해도 걷잡을 수 없는 맘이 like that. If you want 하다면 I can make it. Oh my baby, oh yeah. 새로운 달콤한 맛에 녹아버린 baby, oh yeah. 올라가는 입꼬리 선명해져. 잠시 나를 맞출 때 어김없이 사르르르. That's right, that's right. 두 볼 가득한 cotton candy. 가끔 뜬금없이 네가 돌아진 듯한 표정이 귀여워. 모든 생각들이 너로 시작해 너로 끝나 baby. 널 닮은 내 세상이 몽글 피어올라. 잡을 수 없을 만큼 매일매일이 커져가. 떨리는 내 마음이 수줍게 두건 내 실타래 속에 점점 더 커져가는 너의 chemistry. I don't know you like it. 숨기려 해도 걷잡을 수 없는 맘이 like that. If you want 하다면 I can make it. Oh my baby, oh yeah. 사랑 달콤한 맛에 녹아버린 baby, oh yeah. 올라가는 입꼬리 선명해져. 잠시 눈을 맞출 때 어김없이 사르르르. That's right, that's right. 두 볼 가득한 cotton candy. You make me better, good, good. 날 움직이는 건 이 길의 끝엔 네가 있다는 거야. I'm a 365 주어지던 원. 혼자 벗은 내 맘을 고백해. So baby, no more stop it. You can pay me. 새로운 감정을 알아버린 baby. 달콤한 맛에 취해 녹아내려. 발을 맞춰 걸을 때 있는 이거 널 아느냐. That's right, that's right. 널 가득 담은 cotton candy. Famous, yeah. Oh, famous, oh, famous, oh, famous, yeah. 불어올라가 every time. Famous.
was very, very Blame Us, which was a refreshingly bright stage that felt completely different from Red. It really proves that Very Very has no limits. Shall we move on to our next part?
네, 이번 코너는 베리베리 분들의 제보 타임입니다. 바로. Just one 10 minute입니다.
Alright, for 10 minutes, the members will reveal funny stories, good things, good deeds, and everything in between.
오늘 두 분이 각각 5분 동안 폭로를 당해볼 텐데요. 첫 번째 주인공 나와주세요. 누구.
네. 저희 또 이런 거 좋아하거든요.
5분 스타트.
빨리. 뭔데 이거 언제? 강민 씨.
네.
강민 씨가 요즘 뭘 자꾸 잃어버리고 자꾸 찾아달라고 자기 거 아니냐고 해가지고 너무 힘들어요 진짜.
동원 씨도 잃어버리잖아요.
저 동원 씨가 아니고요. 누군지 잘 모르는데 그러지 좀 마세요.
동원 씨 맞는데?
요새 또 알람을 안 꺼요. 그래서 옆방인데도 불구하고 알람 소리가 다 들려가지고 제가 10분만 기다려보자 하고 알람이 10분 동안 울렸거든요. 근데 끄질 않길래 제가 가서 꺼줬어요.
영승 씨 미안해요, 진짜 영승 씨.
그래서 다시 잘라 그러는데 또 울리는 거예요. 그래서 제가 사실 강민이가 이제 스케줄이 힘들어서 제가 이해를 하긴 했는데 진짜 그때 잠깐 때 심정으로는 강민이가 아이폰 쓰는데 진짜 폴더폰 만들 뻔했거든요.
죄송해요.
좀 조심하면 좋겠어요.
네, 죄송합니다.
하나 더 있는데 집에서 그 연기 연습 하시잖아요.
네, 개현 씨.
아니 연기 연습을 하시는데 하시는 건 좋거든요. 근데 새벽에 그 너무 시끄럽게 갑자기 화내시면 제가 깜짝 놀라요.
화내는 연기를.
하셨으면 좋겠어요. 연습실을 나가셨으면 좋겠어요. 아니 하시는 건 좋은데 그 갑자기 소리 지를 때 예고 한 번만 해주시면 마음의 준비를 좀 할게요.
알겠습니다.
네. 그리고 대사 못 외우는 거 왜 저한테 뭐라 하시는 건지.
예?
연호 씨.
예. 아니요. 연호 아닌데요. 아하 연호요. 왜 하는 거예요?
그냥 화낼 때가 필요했어요.
아 그렇구나. 진짜 그래라. 아니 그리고 그 숙소라서 편하게 있는 거는 알겠는데 그 옷을 좀 입고 다녔으면 좋겠어요.
그만해요.
저희가 이제 보고 싶지 않은 것도 있고 그런 건데
오 마이 갓.
또 그런 부분을 또 우리 공유하면서 끈끈한 우정을 이어나가야 하나 이런 의문이 좀 들긴 해요. 사실 어제는 좀 거북했어요. 아 그리고
동원 씨.
그리고
네.
들어봐요. 그 뭐냐 뭐였지?
네?
아니
잠시만요.
왜 이렇게 재미없게 하는 거예요 진짜. 재미없는 게 아니라 잠시만요.
연호 씨.
너는 왜 그러는 거야? 야 너도 저기 앉아봐. 오늘 출근 10분 늦었잖아요 얘. 지각했다고 지각. 맞아요. 오늘 아침에 지각했어요. 아니 강민이가 불러도 안 나오더라고요. 그래서 저희끼리 먼저 내려갔어요.
잠들었어요, 나 씨.
아니 요즘
미안해요.
아침에 자꾸 깨우면
미안해요.
강민아 일어나 하면 싫어하고 다시 자요. 왜 그런 거야?
와,
말도 안 되게 하는
잠시만요.
거야. 여러분 장난 같죠? 진짜예요. 싫어는 왜 하는 거야 도대체?
그냥 장난친 거죠.
깨워주면 감사합니다 하고 일어나야죠. 싫어. 형들한테 싫어. 그렇게 자.
진짜 싫으셨나요?
싫었죠. 힘들잖아요. 너무 힘들었어요, 진짜.
이해합니다.
미안해요, 진짜 미안해요.
네 받아드릴게요. 그리고 제 수분크림 쓰는 거 좋은데 너무 많이 쓰는 것 같아요. 지금 바닥에 다 보여.
그 선생님이 많이 쓰라고 했어요. 그거.
그럼 당신이 사시면 되는데 왜 열로
아니 선생님이 새로 주신다 했어요. 그거. 네, 제가 그거 받으면 돼요.
선생님 감사합니다.
네. 그건 아니니까.
아니 그러면은 연호 씨랑 같이 쓸 거죠?
네.
아
왜요? 연호 씨 왜요?
좋네요. 보기 좋아요.
미담도 좀.
미담은 없어요. 미담은 없어요. 미담이 강민 씨 미담이라고 한다면 뭐
야, 내가 진짜 요즘 얼마나 열심히 하는데.
네, 열심히 하고
하시는데.
열심히 하는 모습 보기 좋아요. 열심히 하고 그리고 또 열심히 하고 열심히 하는 모습이 너무 보기 좋습니다.
저 5초.
5초요? 맨날 애기 같아서 귀여워요. 너무 귀여워요. 우리 사랑해. 다 장난이야. 왜 봐?
뭐하냐?
아 왜요? 나 마지막에 다 장난이야.
아니 진짜 그 옷 얘기는 진짜 하면 안 됐어요. 안될 것까지 했어.
저 아니었어요. 저 아니었어요.
진짜 이러면 시작되는 거예요.
자,
아니,
강민 씨 어떠셨어요, 소감?
아 생각보다 선 없이 막 하네.
생각보다.
그럼 혹시
하는구나.
이거는 해명하고 싶다.
이건 진짜 아니다. 사실이 아니다.
뭐 사실 해명할 건 없고
아, 다 사실인가요?
다 사실이죠.
사실인데 말하지 않았으면 싶었던 게 있었던 거죠.
그렇죠, 그렇죠.
네, 좋습니다. 그러면 이번에는 저희가 다음 분을 뽑을 수 있는 기회를 강민 씨께 드리도록 하겠습니다.
아 근데 누가 제일?
사실 강민 씨가 제일
한번더 나가셔도
안타까웠던
될것
부분은 용승 씨가 하시긴 했어요.
용승 씨가 얘기했다고요?
저는-
용승 씨 못 봤잖아요.
저는 아무 말도 못했는데 시간이 끝나버렸어요.
억울.
둘이 제일 많이 했어요.
동원 씨 나가요.
저는 사실 이미 어제 대본을 받았을 때부터 마음의 준비를 하고 있었어요. 응원합니다.
좋습니다. 과연 어떤 폭로가 있을지 5분 스타트.
동원 씨
이렇게
제발 머리 돌려가고
잠시만요.
머리 그 동원 씨가 소화를 못하는 건데 내가 쌤한테 뭐라 하면 선생님 셀프예요. 알겠죠?
너무 바로 시작했어. 어떡해.
목소리가 너무 커요, 강민 씨.
아니 기분 씨 기분 씨.
아니 지금 기속만 하는 것 같아요.
미안해요. 연호한테 어제 장난치시는 거 보고 저 형 진짜 막 나가네라 생각했거든요.
뭔데요?
어떤 장난이냐면 자기가 물건 잃어버려 놓고 연호 거 쏙 가져가서 물건 안 돌려주고 내 거 찾아놓으라고.
해명해.
진짜 너무
해명해.
그건 권력 남용이에요.
아,
동원 씨 그리고 요즘 음악 방송 때 딱 붙는 옷 입고 싶다 했는데 동원 씨 몸 그렇게 좋진 않아요. 동원 씨 생각보다 그냥 재능이지 그렇게 근육이 빵빵하진 않아요.
완전 디스를 지금
네네네.
와봐.
아, 좋습니다. 재밌어요.
미담 뭐 있나요? 아니요 미담 없고 제가 이제 그 자꾸 사진 찍어달라 하고 사진 찍어주면 왜 이렇게 찍었냐는데 본인이 이상한 거예요. 피사체를
너무해.
네, 왜 저한테 자꾸 그러시는지 잘 모르겠습니다. 아니 그래놓고 올린다니까요?
진짜요?
찍었구만. 그리고 어제 그 저희 막내 강민이가 씻고 있는데 갑자기 저한테 웃으면서 달려와가지고 야야야야 이러면서가 이거 강민이 화장실 앞에 투명 랩 씌워가지고 이렇게 얼굴 빡 이렇게 되는 거. 저 진짜 이게 뭐하는 짓인가 했어요. 우리가 만약에 당했으면 큰일 났어요 진짜. 우리 그거 한번 해보자. 그래서 제가 야 기영씨 니도 좋아했잖아 근데 형은 왜 했어요 그걸? 저는 진짜 헌이 형이 너무 좋아해서 마지못해 협조했거든요.
많이 못해.
그래서 어떻게 또 잘 도와주는데 강민이는 그거 트랩에 걸리지도 않고 근데 리더 형이 너무 실망하더라고요. 안 걸리니까 영상까지 찍고 있더라고요.
와.
저는 장난하는 거 좋거든요. 근데 그 랩 있잖아요. 그거 왜 저희 방에 그냥 두고 가세요? 진짜 제발 도화씨 그리고 제발 뭐 먹거나 쓰레기가 생기면 바로바로 갖다 버려주세요. 대청소하고 싶다 하지 말고 본인이 잘 청소해놓으면 저희 대청소 안 해도 됩니다. 그래놓고 대청소하자고 하면 저희 너무 힘들어요. 그렇죠. 사실 대청소가 아니라 동원이 형 쓰레기 청소죠. 그래놓고 자기 방만 깨끗이 쓰는 건 진짜 너무한 것 같아요.
와, 잠시만. 한번 들어볼게요.
자, 잠깐만.
어떤 삶을 살아오신 거죠, 대체? 잠시만요, 이게.
해명하실래요, 동원 씨?
네네.
해명하실래요?
아니요. 네. 해명하지 않겠습니다.
그러면 이제 미담이 있어요, 저 미담.
저는 네.
동원 형이 항상 고마운 게 그 멤버들의 기분을 항상 체크해줘요.
어떻게 해요, 예를 들면?
누구누구야, 혹시 기분 안 좋니? 근데 이상한 게 항상 부정문으로 시작하더라고요. 어디 안 좋아? 오늘 어디 아파? 괜찮아? 안 괜찮아? 괜찮아. 안 괜찮아도 괜찮게 만들어주는 형이 너무 좋아요.
미담 맞지? 오케이.
그리고 미담 하나 더 있는데
네.
제 옷을 자주 빌려가거든요.
네.
그래서 빌려가는 거 정말 별로라 생각했는데 본인이 또 향 좋게 향수 항상 뿌려주더라고요. 제 향수랑 겹쳐서 아 냄새 좋습니다. 예. 아우 미담이죠 미담. 근데 진짜 향수 너무 많이 뿌려요.
잠시만, 이게 미담 맞죠?
멋있다고요.
어질어질하네.
플렉스하는 모습.
아, 어질어질하네요.
나
진짜.
이렇게 동원 형에 대한 훈훈한 이야기 처음이야. 너무 좋은데?
아 감사합니다 진짜.
얼마나
진짜
남았을까요?
그 케미가 너무 좋은 베리베리
멈춰야
분들이신
될
것
것 같아요.
같아요.
이제 멈춰주세요. 저 KO.
동원이 형 항상 리더로서 책임감 있고 그런 모습 너무 좋고 그 책임감과 부담감에 못 이겨 저희한테 화풀이 할 때는 장난이고 항상 이렇게 리더로서 좋은 모습 보여주는 저는 형이 좋습니다. 동원이 형
얼마 안 남았습니다.
동원이 형 최고. 우리 리더 최고. 저희가 완전히 동원이 형 따라해봤잖아요.
네.
근데 그 무리하는 게 정말 노력하는 거더라고요.
우리 리더
아찔아찔하네요.
살짝
진짜.
틀렸다. 우리 리더 일로 와.
어떠셨어요?
너무 아찔아찔하고 사실 하나 해명하고 싶은 거 있다면
네.
어제 그 랩 쇼노 장난을 했을 때는
네.
저도 하면서 제가 너무 철없다 생각을 했어요. 그래서 그 부분은 충분히 또 반성하고 있는 부분이고
반성을 했어요.
반성을 했어요.
와우.
신기하다.
저는 사실 하면서 다 같이 즐거워했는데 내가 정말 철이 없다 느낄 수도 있겠구나. 동생들이.
MZ셔서 그래요.
그러니까 이것도 노력을 해봤는데 요즘 랩쇼는 또 장난이 유행이더라고요.
진짜?
근데 저는 이런 모습이 좋은 것 같아요. 오히려 동원이 형이 이렇게 철이 없는 게 아니라 그냥 조금 재밌게 같이 저희랑 노는 게 뭔가 숙소에서의 저희 케미가 더 이런 게 생기지 않나.
맞습니다. 아니 근데 그 랩도 그거 제가 바로 알아챘거든요.
좀 허접했어요.
알아채고 나서 이제 아니 이걸 왜 하냐 막 이러고 있는데 야야 그래도 한 번만 당해주면 안 돼? 막 야야 빨리 결국 당해봤는데 당하지도 않아요.
당연히.
네.
좋습니다. 각종 제보가 아주 이렇게 폭탄이었던 적은 사실 처음인데요. 그만큼 케미가 너무 좋은 것 같습니다.
너무 좋았어요.
멤버분들 재밌으셨나요?
너무 재밌었습니다.
후련하신가요?
상처가 많이 남았어요.
어떡해요. Now it's time for the last segment. We have like a lot of global fans joining us online, and we'll actually be talking to one of them. Hi. Hello.
Hi, Anura.
How are you?
I'm absolutely fine today, and I was very happy to see very now.
That's great. So Anora, I have a question for you. When did you first become a fan of Very Very?
Actually, I firstly found very in 2019. It was in debut era.
Wow.
And 날 불러줘. I decided to be a fan of Very or Very until now. So it's been almost like 7 years.
I also heard you prepare something special for Very Very.
Yeah, so I love every very songs and dance, and now I'm preparing my dance cover of Red.
Wow.
레드 커버 댄스를
네.
준비하셨대요.
네. 진짜 너무 기대돼요.
Let's go. I'm begging you.
너무 잘하셨어요 진짜.
멤버분들 어떠셨어요?
전 댄서 분이신 줄 알았어요 진짜.
너무 잘하시는데요?
They thought you were a dancer. You're actually so amazing at dancing.
Good job.
You're the best.
Thank you so much.
Yay!
Perfect.
You touched me.
All right.
Thank you.
Anora, could you please give us your final remarks? This time's almost over.
Okay, so overall, congratulations to Very for your comeback with the Red Begin song. I actually like every song so Very. You guys did so amazing. Good job, handsome and talented. And our leader Donghan also did a very good job too. So please keep happy and healthy as you are. We as Ferris are really proud of you guys. And thank you also for the staffs and MC for having me to greet Very in the hangout. And Indonesia Ferris, love you so much.
I love you. for coming.
Thank you so much.
인사드릴까요? 아누라, bye.
Thank you so much.
Love you.
Thank you.
네, 이렇게 해서 베리베리 분들과 함께한 심플리 K-pop SNS 벌써 마무리할 시간이에요. 너무 아쉬워요. 그러면 마지막 소감 또 들어봐야겠죠?
네.
한번 부탁드려도 될까요?
오늘 굉장히 또 재밌게 즐기다 가는 것 같아서 너무 좋고요. 또 저희 팬분들도 이렇게 앉아 계시는데 되게 재밌게 봐주신 것 같아서, 그리고 또 이렇게 뭔가 고민도 들어줄 수 있고 이런 뭔가 좋은 취지의 코너가 많았던 것 같아서 너무 좋았고, 오늘 사실상 막방이었지만 네, 앞으로의 베리베리도 많은 기대 부탁드립니다. 감사합니다.
네, 또 오늘 여기 현장에 계신 배러분들도 있지만 저희 온라인으로 또 함께 해주시는 배러들 시간 맞춰서 저희 함께 응원해 주셔서 너무 감사해요, 진짜. 땡큐. 또 많은 분들 이렇게 오늘 함께 해주셔서 감사드리고, 심플리 K-pop 정말 오랜만에 돌아올 수 있어서 너무너무 행복했습니다. 좀 극악무도한 코너가 생겨서 마음이 아프지만 잘 이겨내고 오늘 또 심플리 K-pop에서 좋은 추억 많이 만들어가는 것 같아서 너무 감사드리고, 저희 베리베리 앞으로 열심히 활동할 테니까 지켜봐주세요.
Alright, the MCs will be saying bye, but don't miss out Very Very's music video, Red. Simply K-pop SNS. See you next time!
I'm begging, begging you, begging. 아주 어릴 적 들었던 얘기 나름 is 붉은 꽃은 끝을 보기 전 노을이야. 밤이 오면 떨어질 뻔히 falling like a bee. 다시 돋친 my way, 점점 나를 졸려와. 아마도 미련인 걸까, 모든 걸 부정할 집착. 까맣게 타버린 불꽃을 let me bloom. 따라 bumping 나를 위해 drive. 운명 따윈 disguise. 사서버린다 해도 we'll survive. 마지막 밤을 닮은 true, true. I'm begging, begging you. 내 입술을 bite, 목마른 날 깨우는 savior. I'm begging all in you. 꽃 피우는 love, 얕은 잠의 틈품. 혹시라도 기다리다 so that I know for 아마 가져 다치는 건 사소한 걸. 시간은 ticking, 지금 가볼까 나의 모든 기회, 모든 기회. 뱉대도 너만이 나만의 길이 되어. 애그러진 꿈이 나를 갈 같은데도 처음에 들리고니 너만 곁에 있으면 한몸마저 달콤할 걸. 내 손끝 닿은 적 있었던 beat 영원히 vibe, 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 vibe. Merry go round doesn't go round. 모든 걸 부정한 집착. 까맣게 타버린 불꽃을 let me bloom. 다른 봄피어 나를 위해 drive. 운명 따윈 disguise. 사서버린다 해도 we'll survive. 마지막 밤을 닮은 true, true. Red, live or die, live or die. Give me the chance, fade. 운명 다 있었어 다시 또 있단 걸, yeah. Whoa, give me that, give me that, give me that. 끝까지 뱉은 숨. Whoa. I'm begging, begging you. 내 입술을 bite, 목마른 날 깨우는 savior. I'm begging, all in you. 속에 피어난 clue, clue. I'm begging, begging you. Just forgive me now, 영원히 나 나만의 craving. I'm begging, all in you. 꽃 피워난 love, 얕은 잠의 틈뿐.
curious about what's special about K-content?
In recent years, Korean cultural content has taken the world by storm.
So, what's your favorite K-content? Movies, dramas, music, exhibitions?
Are you ready to take your pick?
Starting with globally acclaimed K-movies. It's no longer rare for Korean movies to receive awards at international film festivals. And we can't talk enough about the K-drama sensation.
It's not surprising that drama filming sites go on to become major tourist attractions.
When we are on the topic of K-pop, we can't leave out idol groups. They are the driving force of K-pop.
K-pop idol group members do not only have exceptional singing and dancing skills, but they have the looks too. I'm a huge fan.
I really like Korean underground music. These days, talented K-indie bands are recognized overseas as well.
Oh, and Korea also has a lot of music festivals. You can meet musicians of all genres at these events.
Exhibitions happen in Korea all year round.
I also enjoy going to the theatre. There's no shortage of musicals, plays, and performances to choose from. So keep an eye on the theatre scene.
Then there is K-design, blending traditional and modern elements.
K-fashion, leading trends.
K-beauty, which takes beauty to the next level.
K-content, receiving praise the world over. Watch it, experience it, and enjoy it.
안녕하세요. Riding on the Korean wave. Welcome to Friday's edition of The Culture Wave. I'm Kwon So-ah in Seoul. Explore with us Korea's culture from all aspects and stay up to date with K-entertainment, K-venues, K-film, K-everything. Joining me for our Friday show is our co-host Bella Kim. Hello, Bella.
Hi, Soa. And hello to everyone joining us today on The Culture Wave. I'm Bella, here to co-host and fill you in with the latest in K-entertainment.
Bella, when you think of a place in the capital, Seoul, that's symbolic to cinema in Korea, where would that be?
I think it's Chungmuro, isn't it?
Exactly. And we're going to talk about a place that recently opened in Chungmuro in our Culture Issue segment. But first, we have lots to cover in K Entertainment.
Right.
And we do have to start with an unfortunate news of the passing of an actress. Now, we just mentioned Chungmuro. Now, this actress is a representative figure to Daehangno, which is a symbol to Korea's theater. So please tell us more.
That's right. Renowned stage actress Yoon Seok-hwa passed away this morning, Friday, here in Korea, following her battle with a brain tumor. She was 69 and was surrounded by her family and friends at the hospital. Yoon had undergone surgery for a brain tumor in October 2022, and her final stage appearance was in August 2023 when she made a guest appearance in the play Toccata. Yoon made her debut in the play Honey Taste back in 1975, and she gained wide recognition in theaters with her performance in the sold-out Agnes of God, which set a record as the longest-running play in Korean theater at that time. Yoon was also influential behind the scenes in theaters as she expanded her career to working as a producer, director, and magazine publisher, and also appeared in films.
Our hearts are with her family and friends, as well as fans. And Bella, the next story is on a K-pop unit, a new K-pop unit, and it's going to release an album next year.
That's correct. Do-kyum and Seungkwan, the two main vocalists of 17, have formed a unit and will release their first mini album, Serenade, or 소야곡 in Korean. The two expressed various moments within the most ordinary love, from boredom and discord to new beginnings, through music to complete an album that anyone can empathize with and immerse themselves in. Now, the trailer for Serenade, titled Unordinary Love, was revealed through the official HYBE label's YouTube channel, and raising anticipation among global fans for their upcoming release. Do-kyum and Seungkwan have consistently showcased their outstanding vocal abilities through 17's group albums, solo tracks, and also OSTs. And their harmonious blend of their delicate techniques, powerful vocals, and expressive delivery, combined with their distinct vocal colors, signals the return of an authentic K-pop vocal duo. Now you can catch their new release on January 12th.
Well, I wonder how fans will enjoy this new unit. And now let's shift to a film that's topped the 2025 Korean box office.
Yes, Zootopia 2 has become the #1 film at the South Korean box office in 2025. On Thursday, the film Zootopia 2, distributed by Walt Disney Company Korea, announced that on its 23rd day of its release, it has been watched by over 5.69 million audience members, becoming the highest grossing film at the South Korea's box office this year, making history as the first Disney animation to top the annual South Korean box office. Now, the film surpassed Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, the movie Infinite Castle, which previously held the #1 spot at the South Korean box office in 2025. And even as it enters its 4th week of release, Zootopia 2 continues to hold the #2 spot in real-time reservation, following Avatar, Fire and Ash. Zootopia 2 is a thrilling adventure film where Judy and Nick, the city's top crime fighting duo, investigate a dangerous case involving a snake named Gary. And what's also very notable is that some Koreans also took part in making this film, including animators Lee Hyun-min and Choi Young-jae, and also set extension supervisor Lee Suk-ki as well. And it's still out in the theater, so make sure to check it out if you haven't yet.
Well, I haven't yet. I can't believe I'm not yet one of those almost 5.7 million people.
I know.
So maybe something to watch over the weekend. But let's now wrap up with a new series on Netflix.
The Netflix series Cashero has unveiled its main poster and official trailer. Cashero tells the story of Kang Sang-ung, a salary worker struggling to save for marriage and a home, who suddenly gains superpower that makes him stronger in proportion to the amount of cash he holds. This series is down-to-earth hero drama where everyday expenses and superpower collide, depicting a relatable self-made hero. The newly released main poster immediately draws attention, with Kang Sang-ung sporting a bruised face and torn clothes. An action film trailer also excites fans as well. It stars Lee Jun-ho, Kim Hae-jun and Kim Hyang-gi. Cashier will premiere on Netflix on December 26th.
Lots to watch
I know.
at the year end, and very interesting superpower
Right?
that we're seeing
With
here.
carrying money.
Yes. Well, thank you very much, Bella, for those K-Enter updates, and stick around.
Will do.
And now let's turn to our AI anchor Arirang for more on the culture front. Arirang?
Hello and welcome to your AI guide to the latest cultural updates from Korea. Here's our top story. South Korea's largest art fair, Key of Seoul, and the world's leading international contemporary art organization, Frieze, have agreed to extend their partnership. The two sides will renew their current joint hosting agreement for another 5 years, through 2031. Frieze had already signaled its intention to resign, and the Galleries Association of Korea approved the extension with near unanimous support at its General Assembly on Thursday. The association said detailed contract terms will be finalized following further discussions. The question of whether the two fairs would continue to be held simultaneously in Seoul after the existing contract expires next year had been a major focus of attention in the arts sector. Frieze is considered one of the world's two leading art fairs, alongside Switzerland-based Art Basel. The Igoni Collection exhibition, currently underway in Washington, D.C., has attracted more than 15,000 visitors within a month of its opening. The exhibition features some 330 Korean cultural heritage items and artworks, including several national treasures. Among the highlights is Inwang Jasekdo, a celebrated masterpiece by renowned Joseon Dynasty painter Jongseon. The National Museum of Korea's merchandise, branded Mutes, showcased alongside the exhibition, has also drawn strong interest. The goods sold out within a week of the opening, with total orders reaching 100 million won, or about $68,000. Museum director Yoo Hong-jun said he hopes the exhibition will allow audiences around the world to appreciate the beauty of Korea's traditional culture and its enduring artistic power that bridges the past and the present. The Myeongdong area in central Seoul will once again be transformed into a large-scale Christmas festival venue as the holiday season returns. Amid a dazzling array of Christmas decorations and eye-catching media art lighting up the popular district, the Archdiocese of Seoul will join the festivities by hosting a 2-day Christmas festival around Myeongdong Cathedral starting on December 24th. The annual event is designed to share the spirit and meaning of Christmas with both citizens and tourists drawn to the area during the holidays. Visitors can enjoy a lively Christmas market alongside a wide range of cultural programs, including carol performances, mini concerts, and theatrical productions. That's all from me. Stay tuned to the Culture Wave.
Chungmuro, an area located in the heart of Seoul, has long been known as the place where Korean filmmakers gathered and films were made. Recently, a new public film culture space, the Seoul Film Center, opened its doors in Chungmuro. Today, we'll take a closer look at why Chungmuro became the center of Korean cinema and what this new space represents. And we'll do that with Jae Soo, professor and filmmaker at Seoul Institute of the Arts. Hello, Professor Soo. Welcome back.
Professor.
Nice to be back.
All right, so let's start off with some background here. How has Chungmuro earned its title as the heart of Korean cinema? And also, personally, what kind of place is that for you as well?
Chungmuro, we still call it Chungmuro actually, although it's not there anymore. But actually, it's a region in Seoul, which is very, culturally located, and it's actually really the Hollywood of Korea. That's what we used to call it. And basically, there's all around there's a cinema complex called Dansongsa, which is no longer around. But basically, there was like the first movie theater in Seoul that opened up there, and then a lot of film companies in the 60s started making movies there. So there's like labs to develop films and things like that. And also, it's also known today as sort of printing alley, where a lot of people go to get your books or pamphlets or posters done. But my impression of it is, Seoul Institute of the Arts is actually located very close to the Namsan.
Right.
And so my students, I would give them assignments. And so they would shoot a movie and then they'd rush to the lab in Chungmuro to get it developed for the class, like that. And then photography students, also a lot of design students were just like there getting their work done. So I just remember it's kind of nostalgic. And even if you go to the Chungmuro station, the subway station, if you go downstairs, there's displays of all like the Korean cinema, like the making of the famous movies, the stars, things like that. So it's definitely like something in the past that unfortunately it doesn't exist there anymore, but it's still like a great place to go eat good food if you are interested in that. Yeah.
It is. I mean, there also used to be a radio station that's not there anymore where I used to work as well. That is why I also have that nostalgic feeling of that place, just like you, Professor Soo. But now we are going to talk about this new place that opened, right, Bella?
A new public film culture space actually recently opened in Chungmuro, the Seoul Film Center. So what does this offer, and how do you think that what's the significance of this venue?
Well, it's long coming. Actually, the development of that started like in 2020. They're going to finish it in 2020, but because of COVID, it got delayed. But it's called the film. The Film Center, Seoul Film Center, and it's basically a center that opened up this year, but it's centered on independent films and also art films. And there's like 3 theaters there. There's a exhibit hall. There's a multi-purpose hall, and on the roof there's even a rooftop cinema. So it's really dedicated to sort of cinema, showing a lot of retrospective works from now on, independent cinema, student films, and also there's going to be education where a lot of people interested in the movie industry could come and learn how to make movies. And so there are workshops and things like that. So, it's something long coming that we've been sort of expecting, and I'm really excited because, the university I teach at, Seoul Institute of the Arts, is going to show their graduation films on the 24th there. So we're really excited to look at our films in a big, cool spot with a really high-tech equipment now.
That sounds very meaningful, and I would really like to try out the rooftop cinema as well.
Although it's kind of cold right now. I would say
maybe in spring or summer, yes. But Professor Soo, the opening of this whole film center, it has been met with high expectations, but also some controversy, some criticism within the film community. So could you please tell us what that is about?
Yeah, there's a sort of a protest when it opened in November, and basically it's a very long history. It started with a different mayor, Park Won-sun, and then basically at that time there was it was called the Cinematheque, and it showed a lot of movies, and it was in Nagwon Sanga, which is near like Insa-do, and they had rented the space, and they were always kind of like it was kind of very not a good facility to go see movies there. And so they've been asking to build sort of a Cinematheque in Seoul. So originally it wasn't going to be called the Film Center, it was going to be called the Cinematheque Seoul or something like that. And then, with a new change in mayor, they decided to kind of change the purpose of that. And so there's a lot of controversy between the original people that have been running those things and, the present, administration. And also, there's also in Seoul the film archive, which stores films and it also has a cinematheque. So people are asking, like, why do we need two of these things? But for me, the more the better. So.
The more the better, yes, definitely. So we now have Chungmuro in Korea representing the Korean cinema. Are there any examples abroad that's kind of similar to Chungmuro? Maybe like a street or a cinema that kind of transformed from like a major film hub to now a cultural space?
Oh yeah, I mean, this is kind of based on the La Cinémathèque in Paris, and it's sort of in the Latin quarters, if you're interested in that. And basically, it's not as industrial or like, office spaces like Chungmuro, but it was a kind of an intellectual center for a lot of filmmakers that kind of wanted to see world cinema, things like that. So it's based on that. In London, if you go to Soho, there's a film center that's like that, and also in Rome, there's Cinecittà Via Veneto, which is basically like, in its heyday, it was like where all the cool stars hung out. So it's there are precedents for this kind of cinematheque all over the world, for sure.
Probably filmmakers and film experts like you, Professor So, whenever you travel around the world, you probably are trying to make those stops at those film-related venues. So maybe Seoul Film Center will become such a venue for other filmmakers from around the world whenever they make a visit to Seoul that they would love to try out and make a visit here.
Yes, for sure. I think it's going to be definitely like a cultural center where if you go there, it's not only watching films, but you get to eat a lot of good Korean food as well, because it's near Uljiro and also basically Namsan and Myeongdong.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. And another thing that we want to mention is that the important role of the public film culture space. What do you think they should play, and what makes them kind of different from the commercial movie theaters?
Well, commercial movies are really meant for profit. So all the filmmakers want to they have a star, and then, you want to make a lot of money. But I think these movie theaters are more towards like the celebration of cinema, promoting art films, and movies are not exactly commercial. So, excuse me. So basically, it's a chance for you to watch like movies that you've never seen before, also retrospectives of famous filmmakers in the past. Also exhibits of items from maybe, people who want to maybe see like how Parasite was made, things like that. So it's a celebration of cinema itself. So I think culturally it's going to be kind of exciting for everybody. It's not just for cinema lovers, but just anybody interested in Korean culture would be really welcome as well at the center.
Definitely, yes. And another thing we do want to mention is we see a shift in the way we view movies as well. So, from the era of OTT to now mobile platforms are very widely expanded. So what is it that still kind of draws people to those physical cinemas? We go to still theaters to watch movies. We've talked about some movies previously as well. And also like a public film space like Chungmuro we mentioned.
Well, I've mentioned on the show many times, like after COVID, our sort of like the audience sort of patterns and behaviors have really changed. And now it seems like people prefer to watch movies on streaming platforms like Netflix or Coupon Play, things like that. So I think these film centers are really important because it's a way to get people sort of out of the houses, to have events there, have maybe a show or a gallery. So you can be seen there to kind of look at things that you've never done before. And I think what's interesting is I think China and the US relatively also, it's the same thing. Everybody's watching, Netflix. But I think there's more sort of the return to cinema for those countries. And it's in particularly Korea where audience is not, watching a lot of movies in the theaters. So I think these kinds of cultural centers really promote cinema. So I'm kind of hoping that, sort of the younger people, if they're sort of like, they do a lot of tours to these areas as part of their education, would start to feel really different. And I think if you go to London, for example, there are a lot of like small theaters all around the suburbs, and you can tell that it's a country of Shakespeare because they really promote theaters. And I think we have to kind of do the same thing in Korea. We have to kind of educate our sort of the youth, and also sort of, you know, even because we have a lot of older people in Korea as well. And I think I just remember, you know, there'd be movie theaters near Chungmuro. Now it's gone, but basically, you'd have old people just kind of just hang out in the movies, and I think. We could really use that again. And so the pattern of behavior that we've gotten used to where we're watching it on television or on streaming service has to change. And we want to like have people come out to celebrate movies. And also the great thing about watching it together is that you kind of, you know, you could feel the pulse of the other people around you and kind of enjoy the fact that what you're feeling is also felt by millions.
Oh, definitely. Especially me, like when I watch something, I want to enjoy with everyone. So like I don't like watching something that's very good by myself because I want to share that emotion with everyone around me, or like, you know, it could be friends, family, or even in theaters with other audiences.
I have to agree with you, Bella. For instance, when you watch horror movies, you want to share that fright with other people together, scream together. If you watch something very fun, you want to laugh together. If you see something sad, you want to cry together. And on that emotional note, I'm going to ask you the last question, Professor So. How do you see Korean cinema evolving today? And are there any particular trends or changes that you think we should be paying closer attention to?
I think I've also talked about this before. I think we have to just tell better stories. I think Korean cinema was kind of stuck in this one mode where it was mostly action or thrillers. You know, a lot of bad guys and good guys fighting each other, like sort of, you know, a lot of the movies about that. But I think now there are more niche topics. You know, for example, this year they had that movie based on the Tony Award-winning movie, musical called Maybe Happy Ending. So they made a movie out of that. Also, a couple years back, there's a movie called Love in the Big City. So these are movies where it's about modern love, sexuality. So if we kind of develop better stories and also niche kind of subject matter that I think a lot of sort of like Koreans would be interested in watching in the movie theaters, I think we'll kind of draw them back into the theater itself. So I think we have to kind of do that. And also smaller budgets. Right now, the average Korean movie production cost is around $5 million US. That's too much for. In order to recoup that, we have to have like a lot of audiences come. But I think if you make the budgets like closer to 2 million or 1 million, you don't need like a huge surplus of people coming to see the movies, because you could have the initial sort of profits come in through the theaters, but you can also sell the movie to the streaming platforms afterwards. So we want to have a healthy sort of industry happening in Korea. That's the main thing.
All right. Thank you very much, Professor So, for your insights. I hope you're feeling better next time.
Yeah, sorry about the coffee.
Oh, no worries. And you did mention maybe happy ending, but we are going to actually talk about K-contents for our special year-end K-content special next time. So see you then.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you, Bella, as always. Have a great weekend and see you next time.
Yes, I'll see you back next time.
Thank you for spending the past half an hour with us on the Culture Wave. Hope you have a culture-filled weekend, and we'll be back next week every workday apart from Christmas, 2 p.m. Korea time.
백신만 켤레 판매 신화 티바트 아티보 오지입니다. 가장 큰 장점은 에너지 흡수율입니다. 에너지 흡수율을 10%에서 20%가 보통인데 저희 신발은 37.5%나 잡았어요. 각각 탄성이 다른 니트 소재를 믹스 매치해서 잘 맞는 옷을 입은 듯한 착 떨어지는 느낌